It's the Dan Wilson and Tokyo podcast, your one-stop podcast for everything Japan and Japanese culture. Hey! Kind of.
Idiot.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Fucking idiot.
Hey, today I got a very special guest, a fellow comedian that balls out with me in Japan.
Yeah.
My boy Nick.
Sup, bruv?
Nick Niisan.
How you doing, dude?
What's up with that Niisan? Is that like brother Nick?
Yeah, brother Nick, because I'm like, dude, I'm like I'm 37 now, so I'm like everybody's older brother, you know what I mean?
Okay, word. So when you first started, you were Nick Ototo?
No.
Or
I was Time Bomb Nick, because my comedy duo is Time Bomb, so.
Yeah. That's how I first heard about you, actually.
Really?
Yeah. When I was first getting into Japanese comedy, I didn't know how to make jokes as a foreigner in Japan.
Yeah.
I was still new to the game. And I was just researching some shit. And you came up, actually.
Yeah, dude, I was like one of the first, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Pakun and then Chad and then me.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple other guys, do you know Sankon?
Sankon?
Sankon. Yeah, Sankon.
Okay.
African dude. Dude, it's amazing. This guy, I think he was popular in like the 70s or 80s.
Uh-huh.
Dude, he was from some country in Africa where there's like just plains. So he could read a newspaper from the second story of a building. Because he's used to seeing things.
Just distance.
Yeah, dude, how insane is that? So
What?
they used to do shows with him looking at newspapers from like second story, third story.
Oh, sick.
And I met him. I went on.
But he can't read Japanese, so
yeah,
he wasn't able to read it anyway.
He was actually in Takeshi-san's group.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, he was in the Takeshi Gundan. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, okay. Hey, yo, sorry, by the way, I didn't set up your microphone.
Okay.
So nice, and the people want to see your beautiful face.
Should I put it
So
like
yeah,
this?
yeah. So what you do is you tilt the thing to the side and then hit them with that
Okay.
side thing.
So it's like
this swivel
so
right
it's
here.
like-
Hey.
No,
You can't fit the road in your mouth.
I could fit the chode in my mouth,
road-
dude. The road
Dude,
show,
the
dude.
road- the
This is
road-
the road show, bro.
Road showed. You remember what job we met at?
Yeah, dude. We met at a reenactment, dude. Okay, let me just like lay this out for you. Okay, how long have you been doing comedy?
I'm in my 8th year or 7th year.
Okay, I'm in like my 14th year. So in
Okay.
Japan, this is all bullshit, but it's like a big deal what year you started, right? It's totally stupid. I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I have some okay jobs and shit, but my company put this, it was like 18 hours, right?
It was a long fucking day, dude.
It was like 6 in the morning to like 12 at night, dude. It was insane, dude. And it was like $100. So I messaged every manager in my company. I was like, don't fucking ever put in $100 18-hour fucking job.
I after that, I messaged every one of my managers. I was like, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Dude, I was like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, man. We were reenacting like a prison break. No, not prison break.
Yeah, it was like a prison break.
What they needed for the extras was just like, this prison was this supposed to be abroad or was this in Japan? But either way, they just needed like a bunch of prisoners. So it was like
It was abroad, dude.
okay, because the prisoners, it was all just like all of us gaijins, these
Yeah.
foreigners, these Japanese comedian foreigners. We're all just like, what the fuck, dude?
Nah, dude. I mean, it was cool because we hit it off right away, right?
Exactly, because I met you and Black Samurai.
Yeah, and Black Samurai's chill as fuck. He used to be my comedy partner too,
I
dude.
seen that.
You know what's shit? Can I brag for a second?
Yeah, man,
Dude,
do it.
The thing I'm most proud of that I've ever done in my whole life was me and Black Samurai were on, do you know Maji Uta Senshuken on Gototang? It's like it's a joke show where you do musical jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And we wrote this musical joke and they let us go on the show a bunch of times. And then they had a live show at Budokan.
Oh, shit.
Dude. So it's like, I don't know how many people it is, 20,000, 30,000.
Yeah, Budokan's big, man.
Yeah, dude, full house. We got to do our jokes and shit. We got to go backstage. That's where the Beatles were waiting, you know? Do you know what Budokan was? It was a place like for people to fight, right? That's why it's called Budokan. Sumo or judo and shit like that. The Beatles come to Japan and like some Japanese people were like, fuck no, there are no musicians allowed.
Oh.
It was like a huge scandal. And then somehow the Beatles played. So I'm backstage like fucking licking the walls and shit, trying to feel John Lennon's fingerprint or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, the closest I got to that feeling was I played soccer my whole life, and I went to England, and I got to get into Manchester United's locker room. And I like
wait. You have to explain how you got into Manchester.
I don't know.
Just say I got into.
Yeah, I was very sneaky.
Yeah.
You know, I got a little bit of Asian blood in me, so
Okay.
the ninja
The
arts,
ninja part, yeah,
the ninja part
okay.
came out. Fucking yeah, I got in there and I found David Beckham's. It was when he was playing there. Yeah, and I remember finding his locker and just like sniffing his shit.
Sniffing like his underwear. There's like shit stained under. Just like
dude, I was yeah. So I understand you licking the walls to get a little bit of John Lennon's.
dude,
presence.
yeah, or the Beatles, man. That's like legendary shit, you know. And I like the Beatles.
Yeah, me too, man.
That was a cool show because what I realized is when you're doing a show with that many people, you're not nervous.
True,
because there's just so many faces. It's just like you're looking at the ocean or some shit. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. It's some of those like big ass shows,
dude. Yeah,
actually you're like less nervous in those smaller like intimate places.
You know what's the most nerve-wracking thing ever? Because I don't really go on TV anymore, but maybe 3 months or 4 months ago I went on a variety show and a talk show. Dude, if it's not a location shoot, if it's like an actual show in the studio, dude, I'm like stressed as fuck.
Getting a little sweaty
because you only get like 10 seconds to make somebody, like, you can't just like,
oh yeah, people think on television we get redos.
There's
no fucking redos.
Dude,
it's just go.
Yeah, dude, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in Japan? I wanted to talk about this today because I wanted to share mine with you, but you go first.
Oh, most embarrassing, huh? Well, okay, I all right. I was walking down Meguro Gawa, the Meguro River,
okay,
in Nakameguro. Nice quaint little station, and I'm walking down that and I see this girl sitting riverside, right?
Yeah.
And she's like kind of banging, and she's got like a nice sundress on, a nice sundress hat, or nice sun, like those one of them big ass hats.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? She's got like AirPods in. She's flavory. And I'm like, I bet she got some nice curves underneath that sundress too. But I like, even though it's like not a tight dress, you can kind of tell like, ooh,
yeah,
ooh, son. And I walk by and we make eye contact.
Oh shit!
And she goes, hi. I was like, oh, she's gonna gang me up. She's gonna holler at me. So I stopped. And I go, hi. And then there's like an awkward 10 seconds, and then she touches her AirPods and goes, hi. She was just on the phone.
Dude, that's how you know you haven't become Japanese yet. That shit happens to me. I'll be walking on the street, some fucking like business guy will be like, hi. I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's on the fucking
yo, hi in Japanese is saying like, when we're on the phone,
yes,
like,
yeah. Hi. Well, dude, how about this one, dude? When I first got to Japan, my best friend, I can't say his real name, let's call him Satoshi. He was
I use Satoshi as my
really okay.
my like John Doe.
Dude, my best friend, I met him in Hub. He's a gay dude.
Okay, word.
And we ended up living right next to each other.
Okay.
Fucking, I thought of him as I still do. He's like my older brother, kind of.
Uh-huh.
So I knew he was gay. I knew he liked dudes. So I was still in university at this time. I'd call him and I'd be like, Satoshi, I need you to come to my room. I have a big problem. And he'd knock on the door. I'd be like, come in. And he opened the door and I like have my dick out just like to fuck with him, right? Because I knew he wanted it. Yeah. But he's not going to get it.
Damn.
I know, that's pretty cold. But
that's cold. That's cruel,
So one day I'm fucking bored in my room. He literally lived right next to me. So I'm really bored. I'm like, all right, I'm going to fuck with Satoshi. So I call him. I'm like, bro, dude, I need some help with my Japanese homework. Yeah, come here. So I'm standing at the door with my butt like wide open. Like I'm bent down with my asshole out.
Oh.
And the door knocks and I'm like, come in. And the door opens and I forgot that I ordered Domino's. And it was the fucking Domino's delivery guy looking at me bent over with my fucking ass out.
Just a shit.
Dude,
hole.
I ran into the bathroom, called Satoshi. I was like, dude, I need you to get my pizza.
I feel like I'd be a little mad. I'd be like, I just came here to deliver this pizza.
Now I just see an asshole.
Like, just at work. Didn't think I was going to see a nice little pink little butthole during this shift.
I'm more like purplish. But, dude, I was going to say, were you here when they changed like TVs from analog to digital?
Is this like the NHK thing?
No. So all TVs now have like a digital, like somehow they're digital. They have a card in them.
I don't know.
But they used to not have that.
Oh, yeah. On the television, you can buy like that fucking card.
Exactly. So people had to come to your house and switch the fucking like they had to like re-screw in a new cord or some bullshit.
Yeah.
So, dude, one day, this is years ago, probably when you just got to Japan.
Yeah.
I'm taking a shower and the doorbell rings,
Yeah.
and I, get out. I'm wearing a towel, and I open the door, and it's the TV guy to fix, like, they send them automatically to everybody's place.
Yeah.
And I'm already embarrassed because I'm in my fucking towel and shit. I'm like, oh, just go ahead inside. So I'll be like, I'll be in the shower. So I get in the shower. He's working in there, and I realized I was looking at porn like right before he came in. It was on TV. Like I'd left it on the TV with fucking,
You watch porn on the big screen,
Yeah,
you psychopath. You absolute psychopath. You're not handheld anymore.
Dude, this was fucking a DVD too, by the way.
Oh, that's super old school. Was it the one that comes with in the magazines?
Dude.
From the convenience store?
These young people don't understand how, dude, you had to have courage back in the day when you were buying porn.
You don't understand the struggle.
Yeah, dude.
Nick Niisan and Danny Niisan had to go through.
Dude,
Just
those
look at some
DVDs
titties.
ruled, man.
Yeah, dude. Was it like fuzzed out?
Yeah.
Okay,
of course.
Yeah, dude. Even when we buy porn from the convenience store in Japan, it's still blurred out.
Yeah, and I think it's actually not illegal to make porn that's not blurred out, but it's illegal to sell it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's porn actresses who make non-blurred ones all the time here. They just don't sell it in Japan.
Oh, okay. They got to go abroad.
And dude, you know what's really interesting about Japanese porn is there's a book, I forgot the name of it. There's some fucked up shit about it. I read it because I went to university and grad school here, and I'm anthropology, social studies shit. Basically, them blurring out the porn fucked up Japanese society and made them all super hentai. Because they have to imagine shit. They can't have a dick, so they have to use a tennis racket. Like, and everybody's brains are just going totally wild, man. This book was really interesting because I don't know how much of this really happened in Japan. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Dude, during the Showa era, like the 1980s or whatever, every kid had to get in. Every boy had to take that bullshit test to get into college, right? They have it now still.
Yeah.
It was like the war years.
It's like our SAT.
Yeah. But it's like you commit suicide if you fucking. That's how much
You've
pressure
brought shame
there was.
upon your family.
So-
Scoring 300.
This was a thing, and I read it in this book. I'm not just making this up. And they're not sure how much it really happened and how much of the fantasy it was. But boys who were like in their second year or third year of high school, they weren't going out meeting girls. So there were all these weird things of mothers just coming and whacking their kids off to get
Just to keep them subdued.
Yeah, just to keep them. Yeah.
It's like, all right. You're looking a little frisky there, Satoshi. Let mama take care of that.
5-minute break.
I mean, like, hit me with the blindfold. Like, I don't want my mom jerking me off.
I'm all good.
I'm trying to think what situation I'd be like, word, dude, but that's a tough one. Yo, but talking about that blurred thing, how that actually kind of hiding it and making the Japanese people's imagination do the work. Like, yo, that actually, dude, because the typical question Japanese people always ask us is like, yo, you like Japanese girls more, or you like American girls more, like which is better and all this. And one thing that I do like, I don't think one is better. One is like,
hell no, dude.
I'm not comparing. They're all great. But
yeah, dude.
One thing I do like is, growing up in America, the girls dress a little more promiscuous, right? When they go out.
Yeah.
Overall, right? They kind of like, they got the cleavage out to like, they almost show nipple. That's how much they show her. They got the club dress on. So you're already like in this promiscuous mode when you see them at the bar. You're like, all right, that's hot. And then you get them, if you're lucky enough, they let us take them to Smash Town, Pound Town, USA. Yeah. And then that sexiness is already at that level. Like, because they're in the sexy clothes,
so
right?
It's not a roller coaster. You're already like kind of towards the top.
Where the Japan girls, not all of them, but like kind of one thing I've noticed is that, they're a little bit more covered, kind of. They don't show like their inner like sexuality yet. And then once you get them like into Pound Town, lack of better terms,
Pound Town,
population 2, me and you,
yeah,
Satomi. Then they turn it on, and that shit's hot, dude.
Yeah,
that
is hot. Or you'll see like these chicks in these like they're
fucking
kind of like
overdrive,
or they're like these like really like full like pants and stuff, but you can somehow see the curves when they walk. And you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, dog.
Yeah, dude. I call them flower buds because they just look like these little flower buds.
That's just the design on like the kimono you're probably looking at, dog.
No, but dude, but I do like sexy dressed Japanese girls too.
Yeah, dog. Me too.
Okay.
I'm not saying I don't like that.
Make this clear.
I just wanted to. Yeah. Let's make this clear. We like Japanese girls when they dress sexy too.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, can I ask a question?
What's up, dog?
Like a scientific question?
You got scientific questions?
Yeah, with Professor Daniel. Is this cool?
Yeah, dog.
Dude, why is it when a Japanese girl can speak English fluently, all of a sudden their thighs get a little bit thick and the booty gets a little bit big? And like, what's up with that?
Yeah. She walk with a little bit more like
dude.
booty shaking cadence.
What is that, dude? What's this
The
phenomenon?
eyebrows get like a little more. I don't lack of better terms like Puerto Rican-y.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Dude,
like I don't know.
What is this? What is this?
Yo, they just they got cracked open to the cultures.
Dude, speaking English must like change your physiology or something. I'm pretty sure there's probably some study on that.
Cause me and you know for sure. I don't even have to ask you this one. But when we see a girl that's like, oh, she loves foreigners, like she's studied abroad, it shows.
Oh yeah,
physically.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course. And they call them Gaijin hunters, right?
Yeah, after the blue eyes white dragon.
Yeah.
Yo, like I call them.
Dude, I'm telling you now, dude. I think Japanese girls are tired of white guys.
Hey, man, don't be putting yourself down at the bottom.
Dude.
You had your time, right?
Yeah, I have my time. I have my time. Yeah, like, but
okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, dude, I think thanks to the internet, they're like, I want everything now.
I see.
You know what I mean? Because before the internet, that's all they saw, dude.
I gotta do.
What was that?
I gotta do. Hey, we got these sponsored reads. Salaryman Satoshi, get over here. It's your turn. Come here. Ow, fuck. Let me call him over. 痛いですよ、ダニエルさん。はい、おはようございます。サルバームーバーズ。Moving across the US. Ready to move out of the fading nation that is America and into a country that has its shit together, like Japan? Oh, you fucking said it. Call Salva Movers today. We are your international and nationwide moving company. We are located in Texas. Oh, Texas! Everything bigger in Texas. You take truck, make monster truck. You take pigeon, make big bald eagle. But especially, you take tiny Japanese penis and make big Texas chodo. Everything bigger in Texas. But can handle any move across the globe. Call 512-596-9696 today. One more time. 512-596-9696 today. To get your moving quote started or visit us at salvamovers.com/quote and mention promo code Daniel-san to get the 5% off your move today. Oh! 5% とてもやばいセービングですね。はい、いらっしゃいませ。Daniel-san is Danielsan. I forgot to say. Second sponsored lead. Brake Chimps. Fast, easy, and affordable brake repair. Brake Chimps brake repair specialize in brake repair, brake pads, rotors, and calipers. Stop waiting in line for hours while the shop plays catch up. No hassle. Straightforward pricing. That's affordable and brake repair service you're going to love. We can service your brakes in as little as 30 minutes. 30 minutes? That is 30 times longer than my longest love-making session. I know American not good at mathematics. I'm saying I only last 1 minute in bed. They are that fast. Brake Chimps. Call 512-525-8950. One more time. 525-8950 or visit us at breakchimps.com はい、ありがとうございました。Oh, wow! Satoshi!
Oh, he's
Good
back.
job, good
He's
job.
back. Is Satoshi full Japanese or is he part a little bit Jamaican and Haitian? Because I could kind of sometimes hear a little bit of a different accent in there, bro.
He is 100% Japanese,
He's 100% Japanese.
but he studied abroad in Jamaica one summer.
Okay. Because a lot of Japanese people study abroad in Jamaica, right?
And he had a homestay in Haiti.
For sure.
For a week.
You know what's interesting is Japanese people can speak like Jamaican English easier than any other type of English.
Like this is a sushi man.
I mean, it's very similar, like the phonetics and stuff.
Oh,
it's kind
for
of
real?
Interesting. Yep.
I heard Spanish and Japanese phonetics is
very
close.
similar.
I've heard
Very
that.
similar. Super similar.
I didn't know about the Jamaican and Japanese.
Yeah, dude, there's Japanese guys that speak straight up Jamaican English, like guys that are into reggae and stuff, and they speak it like almost perfectly. It's pretty crazy.
But before I had to restart this commercial break.
Yeah.
For our listeners, you were just about to just hit us with some Japanese facts or some shit?
Yeah, dude, throughout this podcast, you can ask me anytime because I went to school for this shit. So my favorite clip of Japanese history is, have you ever heard of the Sakai Jiken?
Sakai Jiken?
Yeah, so this happened, I think,
that?
during the end, I'm pretty sure the end of the Edo period or right in the beginning of the Meiji. Dude, all of my history shit's like about. So, you know what I mean? It's not like exactly it, but it's... So, dude.
Word.
So fucking... So Sakai was what Osaka was before it was Osaka, right? And
damn, you've already blew my mind.
You didn't know that? Yeah.
No, I didn't know
before it was
that
called
shit.
Sakai, yeah.
What also, real quick, people don't know that Tokyo and Kyoto are just opposites.
Yeah, the kanji, right?
Yeah, there's a little tidbit of knowledge for you. But yeah, go ahead.
So anyway, there was some trade going on, and there hadn't been trade going on for a really long time, right? In Japan, it was isolated.
Okay.
So this French boat, I can't tell you what year. You guys, there's a guy named Mori Ogai. He's hundreds of years ago, maybe. He wrote about it, like the actual thing. You could probably find it in English.
Okay.
But so these French dudes, I don't know if they were either like some type of sailors or soldiers. I'm not sure, but they were fucking wasted. Okay. And they get into Sakai, and they're walking around like pinching girls' asses, going in like drinking. They're doing like, it's like straight up Roppongi fucking guys and shit.
They're doing what we did our first year out here.
Yeah,
a couple of chew highs from the
hundreds of years
kombini.
earlier. And these Japanese,
our senpai.
Yeah, our senpai. And these they weren't samurai. A lot of people get this wrong. They were just soldiers.
Okay.
But they were soldiers, and I think they had like a flag, like some type of flag on their back, and they're like, cut this shit out. And the sailor was like, fuck you. Like the French, like, whatever it is. And what happens is, this isn't, as I said, it's not exact, but they stole a flag off the back of, I think, one of the soldiers and started running away. And the Japanese soldiers started chasing them. Now, I forgot who shot who first. I'm pretty sure a French soldier tried to shoot one of the Japanese soldiers, but missed. And then the Japanese soldiers killed a bunch. Maybe it was 20. I'm not sure, but they killed them all. Now, Japan had just, I think, opened up, and they didn't want some gigantic fucking, like, international scandal. So they first paid France some insane amount of money for the time.
Yeah, you just keep this on the down low.
Secondly, they had to execute the guy. They were going to execute the same amount of men that had died by so all these French guys died. They're going to execute the same amount of Japanese soldiers to make up for it.
Okay.
So these Japanese soldiers were going to
eye for an eye.
Yeah, it was either going to be by hanging or have their heads cut off. But
even if it's a very small eye.
So harakiri and seppuku had always been this almost never happened. People think it happened all the time. It almost never fucking happened.
Okay.
Plus, these guys aren't samurai, so you can't do seppuku. But these soldiers are like, fuck this. We didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
We want to die like a samurai would die. And we want to die by seppuku.
Okay.
So they do some petition, and the Japanese government allows them to do seppuku.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So the French people come all the way from France, all the really elite guys, you know, because they want to see these fucking Japanese people die who killed their men.
Yeah.
So these Japanese guys line up and French people have no idea what's gonna go on. So the Japanese guys all fucking stab their stomachs, open up, and just start like throwing their entrails on the ground.
Gangster.
And the French people are like, "Fuck this, we're leaving. You don't have to kill yourselves." They all fucking just ran away, escaped because they couldn't believe how savage these motherfucking Japanese
gangster.
How gangsters, dude! I get goosebumps.
Yo, same here,
dude.
dog. Look at that.
That's how fucking strong Japan was back then.
Gangster.
They were literally like,
use
fuck
their
you guys.
intestines as like a lasso.
Dude, isn't that insane?
That was an absolute curveball. I thought the type of Japanese fact you were gonna throw at me was like where to go find like the thickest Japanese girls or some fact like that.
Yeah, well, dude, I have tons of dudes.
What was the not massacre? What was the jiken called?
Sakai jiken.
Sakai jiken.
Yeah, you guys can look it up. It's pretty interesting, man.
That's fucking cool,
dude. Japan just has the most amazing history, dude. You want to hear some other interesting Japanese facts?
Oh, you got another one?
I got another. Do you know the Chrysanthemum and the Sword by Ruth Benedict?
Is that a poem?
No.
What the fuck is that? It sounded like
it's a pretty.
Sound like a haiku, dog.
It's an outdated anthropological analyzation of Japan. So during World War II, Japan bombs America, and the American government's like, "What the fuck is this country, Japan? We need to figure them out, but we can't get anybody to go to Japan." So they get this anthropologist lady called Ruth Benedict. I think she went to the Japanese internment camps. I'm pretty sure. She studied the Japanese people to try to figure out what's the difference between Japanese people and Americans. And as I said, this is pretty outdated. People have kind of fixed her thinking. A lot of people say it's like Orientalist or it's racist, whatever. I think it's pretty spot on. But yeah, there's some holes. But she says that America is a guilt culture and Japan is a shame culture. And what's the difference between a guilt culture and a shame culture is that we act according to what like we morally think is right. Like basically like what God would judge us on.
Okay.
It's like a Christian, you know, like you wouldn't do this because it would hurt this person and it's wrong to do that.
And you would burn in hell for all eternity.
Exactly. Japan is a shame culture which actions are dictated by how other people view you. So Japanese people really care about what people around them think.
True. They do.
You know what I mean?
They do.
So, you know, people don't cross the street at a red light, not because it's wrong. It's because they don't want to see other people.
Until we have the first gaijin to cross.
Exactly.
And then they all follow you and
you
cross.
know why? Because they say, oh, it's okay to cross the street at a red light. Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, exactly.
Dude, you'll be surprised in Japan if you cross a red light. Like when it's safe, right?
Oh, this is like 2 in the morning, right?
You'll jaywalk. Yeah, first off, they'll be standing there with 0 cars on the road. They'll still follow the rules. But if you jaywalk first, all Japanese people will follow you.
Totally. It's
mad funny.
Yeah. And you know,
I always feel like a crusader or like a leader. I'm
pioneer.
Like,
yeah,
pioneer. I'll lead the way, Satoshi. Yeah. Follow me, boys.
Yeah. But it's Japan obviously has guilt as well. There's no such thing as just a guilt culture in this. But it's just kind of an interesting thought because, most Japanese people like. They really care about what other people think about them.
Damn, but dude, well done, Ruth Benedict, for
that's an interesting ass
dude for breaking it down like that. I mean, I've lived in Tokyo about 9 years, and I probably wouldn't have come up with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
It's like the average girl's booty is 3
centimeters too small,
less circumference than the average American booty. I'm collecting data like that. Goddamn, Ruth Benedict, thank you.
Yeah.
But about Japan, let me ask you, dog. Like, cause people that come visit Japan, they only see the shit that's on the big websites, you know, Time Out Tokyo, Tokyo Cheapo, I don't fucking know, all those, websites. You got a spot out here that you would recommend for the people?
Yeah, I don't even want to give it away because it's already hard enough to get into as it is now. But
don't hit the top tier. Hit like a middle tier.
This is
one
like
then.
Anybody can go to.
Okay.
It's called Jomon in Shibuya.
Jomon.
Yeah, and it's a kushi place.
Oh, okay,
so
the meat on the stick kind of
meat
joint.
on the stick. So it's like pork or chicken. And then they also have Watanabe. That's pretty fucking good.
They let that shit sit.
I brought you guys, and the thing is, they have no sign.
Sick. I love those.
Yeah,
I love
so they
that.
know they're fucking popular. Like you can't get in there. You got to get there right when they open. Jomon Shibuya. Look it up. But
all right.
You know, it's not expensive at all. It's cheap as hell. But, dude, I brought a guy from Iceland there, and he cried because he was like so moved by how tasty it was. Dude, he started crying in the restaurant.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the
dude.
bluest eyes, those tears. The Japanese people must have loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you said the spot, right?
Yeah, I said the spot.
You gave us the spot. You got like something else, like a food or a drink, or
Can it be a place?
or you want to hit us with another place? Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna tell you a place you've talked about yourself.
Where?
The place with the most expensive tea. And I'm not telling you to go to it to get pussy. I'm telling you to go to it because it's the most the place in Osaka.
Wait, yeah, yo, I like that you know. So many people like, where is it? Where is it? And I've been keeping my mouth shut.
Oh shit! Am I not supposed to say?
Nah, man,
dude,
you just spilled the beans like that. No, I'm glad you.
It's Shinsekai in Osaka. It's the most Japanese place I've ever seen in my life, and it's like, I mean, you can't harass people there. You gotta behave. You can't walk around drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and a lot of girls actually turn foreigners down.
Yeah. So they do that. If you look like you don't speak Japanese, they turn you down.
Or you don't look good at, like, they can choose who they want. I know. I have friends
hot.
who. Yeah, dude.
There's busus.
That makes me feel good.
Busus
Makes you
that
feel
didn't-
good too, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
They're like they let us go in.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
they
let's
see
go.
your friends and they're like,
Yeah,
Satoshi, you can wait outside.
Turned down before. Like, she was like not. She was like not. But that's probably the most Japanese place I've ever been to. Like I was like, this is insane. This has been here hundreds of years and it's still like this.
Sick.
You know what I mean? Shinsekai in Osaka.
Ooh.
Have you been to Ryoanji in Kyoto?
No,
Dude.
Is that the same type of place?
No. Ryoanji it's a Buddhist fucking garden.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and it's really tight because dude, can I look this up really fast?
Yeah, man. Never been whopped off in the Zen garden before?
Yeah,
In that
dude.
tranquil state?
Yeah, dude.
Getting
Let me look
whopped
up
off?
Ryoanji is what got me into Japan when I was like 6.
Oh, like you're...
That's why I started liking Japan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so let me just look it up before we start because I don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah, man. Oh, for sure.
Shit. Yeah. Fuck, dude. There's too much info on, but there's all right, so Ryoanji is a rock garden, right? And there's a certain amount of rocks, but no matter where you stand, you can't see them all, which is pretty fucking mind-fucking.
So one blocks the other one's
Yeah.
size?
Yeah. How tight is that? Dude,
But
that's
wait.
why fucking Japanese people are geniuses, man.
Yeah, they like that Fibonacci shit.
Dude, I'm
like
just
that yeah.
Dude, so when I was 6 years
What?
old, my mom bought me this little, like, fake rock garden. You know how they used to sell them, like, with the sand
Oh, with
and
the
rocks?
rakes?
That's
That
the first
circular
thing. And then
rake
I got
thing?
into Zen. I was like 6, and then anime, and then on and on and on.
Okay. My first thing you can see, it's behind the camera, but it's roasted now. But a
What?
little bonsai tree.
Was that your first? That's what got you into?
Yeah, man, because I like shokubutsus, like all like the
Hell yeah,
plants and
dude.
stuff. I mean, like right here, you can see behind me. I like
Same with me, dude.
plants and cactus and stuff.
Dude,
and
anything green, fucking forest, shit like that, dude. Oh man, I love that shit.
Yeah, man. And so I'm not saying like American shit. I bought these in Japan, obviously, but I'm saying like the Japanese thing is the bonsai tree, and yeah, the little guy. Like, if you got some time, everyone, look into the Japanese bonsai tree, Bonsai. The
Yeah,
bonsai,
right? Dude, I want to like actually become I thought about becoming a professional bonsai guy.
When I retire and get into the countryside and just be
Yeah.
an old man, when I stop chasing the Japanese booties and just go
Yeah.
retire to the countryside, I think. But I'm still probably gonna cut it into.
You're bonsai right now, but you want to get into bonsai, right?
Yeah, dude. I wanna get into that, man.
Man, bonsai sounds like a word for butthole.
Let me see that.
Let me see that bonsai, girl.
That bonsai. I'm gonna try that out next time.
Bonsai. Is that a wrap?
Yeah, dude. It
think
feels
we
like
wrapped it up. Yeah,
feels
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yo, but Nick, man, thanks for coming on. And
For sure, dude. Let me come on again.
Dude. Yeah, I would love for you to come by and hang out. And
Yeah, bro.
All right, let's go hang out and eat some Mexican food in
Yeah, hell
Japan.
yeah. Yeah, dude.
All right, peace out, guys.
Later.
Peace.